Here with Chief Meteorologist Kris Crocker. What a great place to live, the inland Northwest, especially when the rest of the country is suffering under snow and ice.
Yes, and not just the snow, but the ice that is causing so many problems across a huge portion of the country. It's the subject of tonight's Forecast Focus. We have some pictures to show you. The accumulating, oh my goodness, that just makes my knuckles white watching it. The freezing rain has ended, but this huge web of wintry misery remains over a gigantic swath of the United States, and the cleanup is now taking place. The storm hit yesterday, spreading thick ice across a 1,400-mile stretch of the country from northern Texas to the mid-Atlantic. Arkansas and Kentucky especially hard hit by the ice storm. Snow is, and actually continues to be, a major factor in the storm, with heavy snows from Indiana through Michigan all the way through the Northeast. And let's take a look at some of the damage from the ice storm. 24 storm-related deaths across the country blamed on this winter storm. 1 million people without power, about half of those in Kentucky, and many of those folks are not expected to get their power back until sometime next week or even later. Hundreds of canceled airline flights, and there continues to be major delays across the country. Of course, the domino effect from that being felt from coast to coast, even though the storm now is in the extreme northeast. Here's a look at our national satellite and radar, and the last of the freezing rain has tapered off, and now we're dealing with heavy snow, with winter storm warnings through upstate New York all the way through Vermont, where up to 16 inches of snow is expected. And then behind the front, things quiet down. Temperatures expected to stay below freezing through a good portion of the weekend over some of the ice-encased areas, and then a bigger warm-up across the country as we get into next work week. A closer view on our satellite and radar of the western United States. We had some sunshine today and the warmest weather that we have had in over a week. The clouds are starting to move back in on this northwesterly flow, a weak disturbance passing through tonight and tomorrow morning, bringing mainly some light freezing drizzle and some light snow flurries to the area. Snow accumulations up to a ½ inch, but that's mainly going to be felt in the higher terrain. We are on the eastern flank of a ridge of high pressure, so a fairly benign weather pattern with a mix of sun, clouds, and fog for the next several days. Our temperatures right now, 28 degrees in Spokane after a high today of 30. 35 is our average high. 27 in Coeur d'Alene and Sandpoint. We're heading down to overnight lows in the teens in most locations as the clouds are slow to move in. Flurries and possible freezing drizzle tomorrow morning. Possibly some hints of sunshine in the afternoon, but more likely we're going to stay with the clouds. High pressure on Friday for low clouds and fog, and then another weak system comes in late Friday and into Saturday with just a slight chance of precipitation. No big winter storms on this 7-day outlook, but possibly a warming trend next work week. Nice.